Good morning, this is News Headlines, live from Wisdom Yard Television. I am Toyosi Adeshino. The news headlines. Minister backs Niger mass wedding, makes donations. Kano Emirates. Sanusi returns as Emir 1,545 days after dethronement. EFCC urges religious leaders to actively preach against corruption. Now the news in details. The Minister of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohaneye, on Thursday announced scholarships and gave various gift items to 100 orphan girls in Niger State ahead of their mass wedding today, Friday. The mass wedding is being sponsored by the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Abdulmalik Sakendaji. The minister had kicked against the mass wedding of the young girl, saying it was a violation of the Child Rights Act. Kennedy Ohaneye, who addressed a press conference in Abuja, noted that she had petitioned the Inspector General of Police to stop the wedding, adding that she also filed a lawsuit seeking an injunction to restrain the speaker from going ahead with the mass wedding. In response, the speaker lambasted the minister for dabbling into religious and cultural issues she did not understand. She said the minister acted without first making any effort to understand the circumstances that confronted the girls, which made it necessary for their weddings to be sponsored. The speaker also received the backing of the Niger State Council of Imams and the Muslim Rights Concern, which both warned the minister to steer clear of the mass wedding, which they insisted must go on as scheduled. Ahead of the mass wedding, the minister, represented by a special assistant on private sector, Adaju Usman, was in Niger to announce scholarships for the girls and to also give them other items, such as wrappers and foodstuffs. The items were given out to 100 young girls at the palace of the Emir of Ponton Gora, Mohammed Muazu. The minister, through Usman, presented 10 points of sale machines, 100 wrappers and 350 bags of 10 kg bags of rice. She announced a scholarship to university level for any of the girls who wish to go to school. Also, the Emir of Potongara announced the donation of a sewing machine to each of the girls. Kennedy Ohaneye also directed that bank account be opened for all the 100 intending brides, where a stipend will be sent to them for the next 6 months to enable them to settle down in their husbands' houses. Exactly 1,545 days after he was deposed as the Emir of Kano State, His Highness Muhammadu Lamido Sanusi II has been reappointed as the 14th Emir of Kano. Governor Abba Kyari of Kano State approved the reappointment of Muhammadu Sanusi II yesterday after assenting the Kano State Emirate Council Amendment No. 2 Bill 2024 passed by the House of Assembly. The new law appealed immediate past Governor Abdullahi Ganduje's Kano Emirate Council Law 2019, Kano State Emir's Appointment and Deposition Amendment Law 2019, and Kano State Emirate Council Amendment Law 2023, which created 5 emirates in Kano and paved the way for the deposition of Sanusi. Effectively, Ganduje dethroned Sanusi on March 9, 2020, and the former Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) governor was flown to Lagos and quartered by one of his friends, the late Abatwigui of Access Bank. With the new development, Governor Yusuf gave the 5 former emirs 48 hours to vacate all official residencies and hand over former emirate properties to the deputy governor. Sources said HRH Muhammadu Sanusi II might be in town today to proceed over Jumat prayers. The chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Ola Olukoyede, has called on religious leaders in Nigeria to take a more active role in the fight against corruption and cybercrime. Olukoyede made the call on Thursday in Abuja at the Nigeria Inter-Religious Council (NIREC) meeting titled "The Role of Religious Leaders in Combating Corruption and Cybercrime." Represented by Mr. Wilson Uwujeren, Acting Director of Corporate Affairs of the Commission, he noted the crucial role religious leaders play in shaping the moral fabric of society and urged them to use their influence to promote integrity and transparency. Olukoyede lamented that in spite of Nigeria's rich human and mineral resources, corruption has hindered the country's development, perpetuating poverty and insecurity. Ethnic identities and religious backgrounds of leaders made no difference so far their fingers were on the till, hence the need for collective energies to defeat the common enemy, he added. NIREC is a voluntary action association made up of 50 members, 25 Christians and 25 Muslims, formed by representatives of the 2 principal religions, that is Christianity and Islam, in Nigeria. He said Nigeria, all it requires, human and mineral resources, to truly be the giants of Africa, but was held back by corruption. That citizens lived in a country where most public officers see public office as an opportunity for accumulation of wealth. He said it was difficult to explain that Nigeria, though touted as one of the most religious societies in the world, also took the prize as one of the most corrupt nations in the world. Olukoyede said it was unfortunate that not many of today's preachers are living proof of scriptures. The EFCC boss also charged religious leaders not to close their eyes to decadent behaviors and ethical riots among the flocks in a bid to guarantee the steady flow of milk from congregants. Before the news comes to an end, listen to the headlines once again. Minister backs Niger mass wedding makes donations. Kano Emirates, Sanusi returns as Emir 1,545 days after dethronement. EFCC urges religious leaders to actively preach against corruption. Thank you for listening. I remain to your C. Adeshino.